Hello indie game lovers, nerds and nerdettes, my name is Phoenix and this is Indie Game News. As always in this series we're going to focus on all the hot news from the world of indie games. Today we look at the tycoon genre. These videos are packed with information, so sit back, take your time and stay focused for the next few minutes. Feel free to pause at any time. Finally, you can use the annotations on the screen to navigate to the news that you are interested in, and don't forget to check the links in the description. Okay, now that you know how this series works, let's get to actual news that you're all here for. As always, we start with the updates of already released games. Another Brick the Mail started this year with the new update, version 1.7. It gives you some bug fixes, ability to rotate items, added more flexibility to employment time, allowing for anything from 1 to 15 hours of work shifts. It is not a huge update, but I'm glad to see that developers of this shopping center tycoon are very active and are consistently working on the game. I will continue to keep an eye on this product. If you haven't heard about this title before, definitely check it out. In another Brick to the Mail, you start from a small local shop and expand your company and manage your employees. With a bit of good planning, your shop can expand into a huge complex shopping center with various facilities. Once again, we added a Planet Coaster to our list. It is the game that keeps on giving. Since last month we have seen update the current coaster system support. The new system is more comparative to the real-life coaster and coaster engineering. Apart of that, there have been changes to the reputation mechanics. Rides will now suffer from wear-off of novelty. Newer rides will score higher on the hedonistic treadmill of always hungry for attraction customers. Don't fear, however, if you suffer loss of popularity long enough, your coaster may become a classic and attract nostalgia-driven customers, once again bringing crowds to your park. Finally, just a few days ago, update 1.1.3 released on Steam, adding more language support, new support for coasters, improved mechanics for shops, and more guest thoughts. Frontier Development is doing what they can to keep the game alive for as long as possible. This is one of the reasons why Planet Coaster continues to sit on overwhelmingly positive review score. With all the updates behind us, it's time to move to new releases. We had two this month that are worth noting. The production line, Car Factory Tycoon from the creators of Democracy series, just entered early access. Although the game is not yet available on Steam, you can order it through the developer's website to gain access to alpha build. At this stage, the game is in the very early stages of development, so order only if you enjoy supporting early access projects. Production line is designed with efficiency geeks in mind. It is Factorio-like setup for players to come up with the most optimal builds, discover and research perfect ratios of different parts to create fantastic and flawless factory. Of course, this is only the first stage. Next, you need to make sure that your cars are in demand and priced correctly to make profit. Urban Empires released on Steam on the 20th of January and unfortunately was met with mixed reception. Although the concept of merging a city builder with political and economical simulator to create a city council simulator sounds fantastic and innovative, implementation was lacking. Users particularly complained about a lot of repetitive actions, long waiting times and lack of depth. Developers tried to tackle three major aspects of the game and as a result they haven't gone into much of the depth enough to create a meaningful experience. Add to that pretty hefty AAA price tag and you are bound to disappoint many people. My hopes are that devs will take negative criticism and improve the game over the next few months of patches. It is always great shame when really hyped title doesn't deliver on its promises. Indie devs need to look seriously into bringing back closed alphas and involving dedicated fans of the genres. Game currently sits on 49% positive review score. And finally, we come to the announcements. Constructor HD remake of the famous 1997 game has been set for February 98th. This game is on my personal must-buy list due to the massive nostalgia factor. Constructor, like many other games from the 90s era, mixes comical elements with serious mechanics. In this game you will start construction companies, setting districts and building housing for different groups of people. From the most basic minimum wage workers, through hippies to retired rich pensioners with all different needs and providing you with different benefits and resources. You will be able to fight competition both legally by buying out more land for expansion as well as not so legally by sending your builders for hostile takeover of construction sites using mobster and sending squatters to occupy empty buildings. Our final game of the day is Startup Company. It has reached the top 20 on the Steam Greenlight. It is the business simulator about running your own software company. We have already few good titles in the subgenre of tycoons like Software Inc. and Game Dev Tycoon, to name few, but they always welcome competition. Game looks aesthetically pleasing and I'm interested to see what new they can bring to the scene. Startup Company promises modular development of products with the possibility to hire external teams to complete parts of the work for you. or even completely rely on external contractors to do the whole product's shifted. It is an interesting concept and I would love to see it in practice. This Tycoon is scheduled to come out in the first quarter of 2017, so we will be probably coming back to it in the future. Okay guys, we only have 6 games on our list today. I didn't want to clutter the news with minor updates, bug fixes and speculations. I really value your time and didn't want to drag the video longer than necessary, so I hope that this condensed format works best for everybody. Okay, that concludes our episode of Indie Game News. I hope that you had a great time and feel free to check my channel for other videos you may enjoy. Thank you guys for spending these few minutes with me. If you know of any games that should be featured in the next month updates, please contact me at write2phoenix@gmail.com or tweet to me at phoenix_gaming. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe for more indie games news on my channel. And as always, thank you for watching and I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Take care.